In today's FX markets, let's take a look at the Australian dollar as it's realizing some further upside today. We're seeing it up now for a third consecutive session. And today's price action pushing it up over 0.5%, almost just under 0.75%. Intraday, we did see a high of 0.766. That's a 10-month high for the Australian dollar, and currently right around 0.76. And that's running contrary to what we're experiencing in other FX markets today, particularly the euro and the Japanese yen, which are under some significant pressure as the dollar continues to move higher. Now, looking at the driving factors for the Australian dollar today, I think a lot, or primarily a lot, has to do with the Reserve Bank of Australia rate decision, keeping rates unchanged, but shifting their guidance and their message moving forward to a more hawkish tone, taking the word patient out of the dialogue or the message that was delivered. So that's viewed certainly as a more hawkish type of perspective. And then additionally, it does appear that they are indicating that inflation now continues to run higher than expectations, and the potential need to move sooner rather than later is now being discussed. And so that, I think, is one of the primary drivers as to why we're seeing the Australian dollar, again, showing some strength today. And I think that's spilling over a little bit to the New Zealand dollar as well. Now, when you look at the general trends, the dollar is pushing back up towards the highs of the year, which also is the highest level for almost 2 years. And the euro now is under some pressure, pushing down to almost 2-year lows. As it's challenging the lows from this year, I should say, which correspond with basically 2-year lows. We are seeing the Japanese yen pushing back towards the low levels of the year, which also correspond with several multi-year lows. And so dispersion in the FX markets, so the pairs trades are moving quite a bit today, some volatility there. Australian dollar, as I mentioned, showing some significant strength today on the heels of the RBA announcement, and pushing up to 10-month highs.